Hello Virgo, this is your reading for the week of September 5th through to the 10th. I'm reading for the current energy culminating into the full moon in Pisces, which will be on Saturday, September 10th, here in the East Coast of the United States anyway. This full moon is triggering the Virgo Pisces axis in the sky. So Virgo, you will be affected by this moon. And if you have any other planets in Pisces, you will be doubly affected by this full moon. The theme I am seeing of the energy of this full moon, of the energy that we're culminating into this full moon, is within relationships. I'm sorry for my throat. Excuse me. The theme is within relationships is service versus sacrifice. Is there balance within your relationship dynamics, an equal give and take? That will be the highlight, Virgo, for you for this full moon. Well, for many others as well. This moon affects all planets and placements in the mutable signs. So Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces will all be strongly affected by this moon. Balance is really, excuse me, Virgo, balance is really required in this energy. The polarity is so extreme. If you find yourself neglecting one side of the polarity or the other, the service aspect versus the sacrificing aspect, you find yourself neglecting either side of the polarity, it will backfire on you. So you may find yourself living in either complete and utter chaos if you're neglecting the amount that you're giving. It will be taken more and more and more and more and more. This energy continues to accelerate. On the flip side, you may find yourself in trying to find excessive order and boundaries and blocked off by everything and everyone, one or the other. So you want to dance in between the lines there, Virgo, that polarity for you. I am going to pull cards. I will be having, there will be an extended reading over onto Patreon. The information is in the description box below. If you find this reading resonant for you, this is for sun, moon, or rising signs in the sign of a Virgo. If you find this resonant for you and you want to join over on Patreon, the information is below. It costs $5 a month to join the Patreon, and you get unlimited extended readings, astrological updates, weekly astrological updates, daily sometimes astrological updates, as well as other energetic updates, information. Whatever I upload to the channel is for all of the patrons. And yeah, so if you like this reading, please click the like button, as we do need to have that within YouTube to keep the movement, the energy flowing through these YouTube algorithms. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe as well. It is no obligation to you for anything, and it helps this channel out, so I find that to be a very nice energetic exchange as well. Okay, Virgo, these are general readings. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it's not resonating for you, meaning you feel it throughout your body, like, yeah, she's talking to me. What else? Oh, if you'd like a personal reading, you can book through the website. That's also in the description box below. It's BeTheChange333.com. Got lots of other wonderful things on the website as well to check out. We've got natural stone crystal jewelry that I make by hand and infuse with Reiki energy. First card out for Virgo. Heartache and loss. All right. We're going to get into this, Virgo, but it seems as though there may have been some loss, or you're fearing loss, but this is telling me that there's been a loss of some sort. And it's really caused you wreaked some havoc, for sure. It's causing you some sadness and heartache as well. Let's see what else this is about here. For Virgo. That's interesting. I've done many readings today. I've had a lot of energy flying through me, yet it seems very quiet for Virgo. What's going on for Virgo? All right, that's it. Have a great day. I'm kidding. Okay, thank you. Trapped in fear. So whatever this is, whatever's going on or whatever has happened in the past has you really caged in. It's kind of got you stifled. You're sort of like stopped in your tracks in fear, unable to move, unable to make a decision, a choice. And it's all because of something that's happened in the past. Don't let the past hold you back, Virgo. You want to find what the lesson was in whatever that past, whatever the loss, whatever the heartbreak was for you. But if you allow it to really pull you down and trap you in this fear, yeah, I thought I saw that come out. Destiny. This came out for Pisces too. You've got this, your soul is calling you, pulling you. It's the driving force to the destined path for you, Virgo. Yet something that's happened in your past has you stuck and trapped in fear, unable to budge, unable to move. That's such a terrible feeling. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling what you're feeling, Virgo. Anything else from this deck for Virgo? That's nice. Okay, beautiful. So what's happening currently, Virgo, is that you're undergoing a transformation at this time. So what is required is balance within you, balance between your work and playtime, balance between maybe you're putting too much focus, too much energy into one thing or a small area of your life, and you're even identifying with it, and you want to pull away and see the bigger picture. Bring some balance into your life. But we're going to dive a little deeper into this for you. Bottom of the deck for you is rest and rejuvenation. Disruption is below that. So something did happen that really disrupted your flow of energy, disrupted you and your life, maybe your life path, maybe even. So take time out, rest, and rejuvenate your energy through all of these challenging experiences that you've had, Virgo. Let's see. We're going to dive deeper into this for you. For Virgo, let's start with the heartache and loss. For Virgo, I'm starting to get a backache, and typically it's a lower back. Typically low back pain is some sort of fear or loss. This is due to money, worrying about money. Virgo, if you're worrying about money, this is definitely a message for you. I feel this energy. It's very heavy. You may not even be expressing what is going on internally fully. You may not even be acknowledging fully what's going on internally. Let's keep going. Heartache and loss. Can you give me more on heartache and loss for Virgo, please? We have the devil. So the devil is linked to all of our habits, patterns, addictions that cling on to us, have their grip around us, have strings attached to them, and play us like a puppet. causes us to lose a big part of ourselves, a big part of our lives, or a big part of our soul. Ooh, let's keep going here. Trapped in fear. So you may have been playing a game of that you might have known better. There's usually two sides. We usually have the devil and angel on our shoulder, and the devil's like, yeah, go for this. The angel's like, don't do it. You regret it, don't do it. But you didn't listen. Trapped in fear. Page of Cups. Because you can't even bring yourself to changing the way you feel about a situation. Page of Cups is like a new way of feeling about something, like the fresh new start in how you feel about something. This situation, this experience that has you trapped, you're not getting the wisdom out of it. You're not getting the lesson and moving on. You're still clinging on to this past painful experience that you've had, and you know that you had something to do with it. You had strings tied to you, and maybe that's what you're upset about. It's held you back from your destiny, from your destined past. I think you're starting to realize this now, but still being on the floor, being trapped in fear while your soul is calling you is probably one of the worst feelings ever. It's just like you feel so helpless, hopeless. Yeah, you've had multiple opportunities, Virgo, to make the right choices for you. It seems as though the choices you've made in the past were not choices for you and your soul's best interest anyway. There were other things that were tied to making those choices. Most likely fear, lack, fearing of being in lack, wanting to keep up with the Joneses, wanting to, impress, whatever. It wasn't tied to your heart's desire. There were strings attached to every choice and decision you've made, Virgo. Let's go to balance. I'm getting a really weird feeling right now. Okay. All right. In time, as the wheel turns, as the cycles move, you will start to have more opportunities to bring balance back into your life, into the situation for yourself, Virgo. But you need to release the need to control things so much and allow the energy to take you where your soul is trying to go to. Allow things to come to you. Even if it's an idea, even if it is a desperate need to communicate something, do it. When we get these urges, I feel like Virgo, you get these deep urges, they rush up and you just put a cap on it. And like sometimes it bubbles over, you're like, I got this urge, but there's this, or but there's that. Yeah. Excuses. Your soul's getting angry at you. Let's go. Transformation. What kind of transformation? Not what kind. Tell me more about Virgo's transformation, please. Okay. So we got the Hanged Man at the bottom, and we have the Strength, Page of Swords, and the Sun. Oh, beautiful. Virgo, you are being called towards your destiny, and it does require you to release some old baggage, some old ways of thinking, old perspectives, and try to clear your mind, clear your energy, allow this transformation to happen. There's definitely the Page of Swords energy is like an incoming rush of energy, a rush of thought, rush of idea, innovation. The Strength card is you're given the strength to really tame this devil energy, tame this ego, the inner beast that has you going back to the same old patterns over and over again, and allow the Sun, the happiest card in the deck, allow what brings you joy and happiness to guide you. Follow what brings you joy and happiness, Virgo. Trust me when I say it sounds woo-woo. It is important that you embrace that, embody it. It's one thing to say it. You've got to believe it. You have to embody this and live that way. Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck with the Fool, Virgo. If this doesn't spell like this is calling you to really take this seriously, take some time. I feel like the universe has you hanging right now, has you hanging up, and maybe this has got you trapped in fear too. It's a slowdown period, and that's definitely with Mars in Gemini right now. Mutable signs are also highly affected, and Virgo, you're in that category where you are being asked to slow down, or maybe things aren't working out for you very well because you're not supposed to be doing that right now. You're supposed to be doing some leaps of faith. But first, you want to get right with inside your head, with inside you, and find out what is it that is holding you back from taking this giant leap of faith. You only live once, Virgo. Why are you constantly trying to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result? It's time to do something new and different. Oh yeah, below that is 10 of Wands, because you're frustrated, you're burdened, you're tired, you're exhausted, you're wiped out. Things just aren't working the old way, and they won't work in the old way anymore. So we're going to carry this message over into the extended. Again, the link is in the description box below, or the information for Patreon, if you'd like to continue with us. But if this is where you end off here, Virgo, I will pull an advice card for you to wrap this up. And again, if you resonate with this video, and if you don't mind, please click that like button. And please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. All right, for Virgo. Advice for Virgo, please. Here's a key. Here's a big piece of your puzzle, Virgo, and we're going to pull this into the extended, but forgiveness. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. It's time to forgive. Forgive yourself. And forgive anybody else that was involved in whatever this scenario was for you. This was definitely a huge teacher for you. This is a big life lesson for you. We're all going through great big life changes, all human beings on this planet right now, and you're no exception, Virgo. So allow this transformation to happen. Allow the energy to carry you to your destiny, to where, trust me when I say, you will be so happy that you did. Okay, those are the messages for you, Virgo. Again, extended will be over at Patreon. Information is in the description box below. Thank you. Take care. Bye.